How's it going, everyone? Doogie Mannheimer with an important question I'd like to pose to all y'all. Is Sonic back in his heyday? Now, what I may think as being back in their heyday, or golden era as some might say, may be a little different from me to you. But I think this is the best Sonic has ever been, as a franchise obviously, since the mid-2000s. But Doogie, I hear you saying, mid-2000s Sonic was full of this.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
And this. And even that. To that I say,
what's wrong with you?
Sure, those games weren't the best reviewed or well liked, even though child me and even adult me has a soft spot for these games. I love you, 06. But let's get real here. Once Sonic adopted the GameCube as its new home after the failure of the Dreamcast, what did we receive? Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 enhanced ports, bountiful classic collections, new games on every system like Heroes, as well as amazing spin-offs, well, quote-unquote amazing, on Riders and Shadow the Hedgehog. And we also even got fun spin-offs like the Olympic Games, amazing return to 2D side-scrollers in the Advanced series and Rush series, and while not fully cooked, a fully devoted 15th anniversary in 06 Riders and Shadow the Hedgehog. I know I mentioned those already, but those were, grouped together as the 15th anniversary games. And again, more spin-offs in the Rival series, the Storybook games, and don't even forget Sonic X the TV show. It was huge. But again, was this the golden age of Sonic? In my opinion, it really was. Was there quality in everything? I mean, hey, pick and choose what you think had quality in it, but you cannot deny that the abundance of Sonic was everywhere, and that there was kind of something for everyone who was sort of into Sonic. Now, I cast a wide net for what this golden age was, but starting in 2021, with that Sonic Central that showed off Colors Ultimate, as well as our first look at Sonic Origins and Frontiers, this was the start of the return for Sonic. While botched on release with bugs galore, Sonic Colors Ultimate has slowly become its way to become a decent port of a beloved Wii game. Sonic Origins, while a basic classic compilation, has added a ton of cool features and a playable Amy. And I mean, in my book, that's a pretty freaking stellar improvement. And while I wish there was more within, Origins Plus or even another classic collection that contains the adventure games, Sega, it's still a solid way to enjoy Sonic's, Origins. And Frontiers, where do I even begin with Frontiers? Your open zone freedom, your serious story, amazing visuals, and oh god, those boss fights, the music. You've definitely torn the fan base on whether or not you're a good game, but you've definitely proved yourself as a solid foundation for the future. And with the constant add-ons, and with the even more dividing update for the finale of the game, you can't deny that Sonic is back in the limelight. I mean, even look at the sales. It's the best-selling Sonic game ever now. I mean, that's got to say something, right? And even more recently, we've had 2 seasons of Sonic Prime on Netflix, and a third one is on the way. Sonic stepped into the visual novel scene with the lovingly made Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And that was just an April Fool's joke. It's seriously still one of my favorite things Sonic has ever done. The online symphony that was back in 2021 with that Sonic Central, there's now a world tour. I went to the one in Chicago and I was crying and screaming and singing along like the rest of them. Not to mention the recent release of Superstars, decent reviews, and it was a good time. And they announced Sonic Dream Team. Yes, it's an Apple Arcade exclusive, but it's still more Sonic. And I see a ton of people complaining about this online, and I understand. It definitely would be best to have this, on multiple platforms so more people can play them. But, it's the same thing as the Rush series, the Rival series, even Colors back in the day just being on the Wii and the DS. Sometimes the development for some of these games is something you might not be able to change, whether it be where the funds are coming from, or who's backing the project, or whether it be the design of the game itself working better for one thing and that thing only. It's just not going to be able to work for everyone in every single way, unfortunately. For example, why isn't Persona 3 Reload on Switch, Sega, Atlas? How come? I thought we just put all the new Persona games on every system. Swear to God, they're going to re-release it 2 years later, or a year later for the new Nintendo system. And I'll be like, wow, great. Now I, have to buy it again for my Nintendo system. I hate you. Anyways, back to my point. Don't you see all of this brand new Sonic coming to consumers and how many ways they can consume Sonic? Hell, I can even argue that all of this golden era stuff started back with the first Sonic movie in 2020. And it's a huge success. And we've already even got Sonic Movie 2, and that was even more of a success. And now we got number 3 coming next year. Don't even get me started on the IDW Sonics. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me calm down. Now, the quality might not always be there. Something might be missing or messed up, or you may not even like what's being presented to you. But not everything's going to be on a platter for you, unfortunately. The fact of the matter is, Sonic is becoming more and more accessible to so many different people, to so many different outlets. Movies, games, comics, TV shows, toy sets, live performances, hell, even food from that Comic-Con pop-up that was selling a bunch of chili dogs and riffraff. And with the recent interview that popped up that stated that they wanted to try and reach and surpass Mario in terms of popularity and success, I think they might be on their way. Just don't forget to listen to the fans. Let them help out when they can. Experiment and don't be afraid to try something new. Murder of Sonic and Sonic Mania is some of the most beloved the series has been in a long time. And that's because it was made with love and care and attention. Not to mention, the fans were heavily involved. Now, I'm not saying Frontiers, wasn't made with love and intention or anything like that, or you have to get fans involved with every single thing you do. But those are just some of the prime examples I can think of as to different ways and methods that you can surpass a titan like Mario. This world tour is also a great way to start, mimicking the Zelda Symphony. It's awesome. Another way to get so many fans together to just love Sonic. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Sonic, and if you think that he's entering a new age of prosperity, or if he's already been in one, or this isn't even close to what you think an age of prosperity might be for him. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you next time. See ya.